So a couple of random facts about the wing first. Its aspect ratio is fairly low. The wingspan of that wing is comparable to a duotone unit 6 meter, but the central strut is much longer, and that's where the surface area difference comes from. For the rest of the random facts, I won't repeat what the Gong website already says, so just go there. I'm making this review specifically for the things that you can't find on the website and that I wish I knew before buying it. There's a couple of things to say about the boom. First, it's pretty short. I wish it was longer, not only in the back but also in front. Like even for a guy like me who's got like really long arms, it was pretty hard to reach the boom from the front handle. It's also a boom that is pretty thin. It seems pretty fragile, especially for a wing of this size and the forces that are involved. Another thing is that the boom is attached to the central strut with a strap, and that strap is misaligned with the center of the pull. So the strap is pulled sideways, and it looks like something that is going to fail at some point. The bottom line is I probably would have preferred 2 handles. So a word about inflating the wing. So you do it through 2 valves, and one of them is accessible only from underneath the double profile skin, and that is accessible through a little window. It's not the most convenient thing in the world, but it does work. The wing is fairly tricky to fold, and that's due to the numerous battens that are on the canopy. There's no obvious place to fold the wing due to those battens. The things that are noteworthy about the wing is that it's really stable at speed, and it's really easy to go through lulls once you get going. That's what the double profile is all about, and on that it does deliver. The flip side of that is that the double profile skin actually creates a secondary force that makes the wing kind of want to naturally backwind. And all the major drawbacks of the SuperPower actually come from this aspect. The first place where you notice this behavior is actually on land. You can in fact hold the wing by just the leading edge. Very unusual. The other way to notice that is that once the wing is flipped upside down in what's usually considered the secure position, the SuperPower actually wants to lift itself off the ground, which is pretty dangerous. This tendency for the SuperPower to backwind makes it really tricky to go at very close upwind angles, because you're at the mercy of backwinding anytime. And it also makes the tacks extremely difficult with the SuperPower. As soon as you let go of the backhand, the wing will want to dive in front of you, and that makes the tacks extremely difficult. Interestingly, the only maneuver that really benefits from this behavior is the Heineken jibe. It's a pretty natural motion for this wing, because the entire time the wing needs to roll forward. I think it's a wing that fails to deliver on the 2 things that it's supposed to be good at, which is Lightwind and racing. In both cases, I think it's actually the double profile that is responsible for the shortcoming. First, for super light wind days, I mean, the double profile really absorbs the energy that you try to generate by pumping, and in particular, it absorbs this energy in the front part of the wing, right? Which is what would normally create the forward momentum. I could go up in less than 10 knots with an old duotone unit from 2022, but I could not get up in the similar conditions with the SuperPower 7.5 meter. It's also a wing that is not a good fit, I think, for upwind downwind races, right? If you can't go very close angle upwind and you cannot comfortably tack, this is not a really good choice for racing. So it's pretty clear that I do not like the SuperPower, at least in the size 7.5 meter. Maybe the 5.5 meter doesn't suffer from the things that I listed, so keep that in mind. Alright, and that's it for this review. See you guys next time.